All right, so for the APA 7th edition title page, so APA as of the fall of 2019 is on the 7th edition. So there are some noticeable changes from the 6th edition title page to the 7th edition. Now I am working with a Microsoft Word document here. Microsoft Word is always my go-to, but for those of you who are using Google Docs, make sure you review a video in regards to the header for Google Docs, because I know it is a bit different from using Microsoft Word. All right, so there are going to be pretty much your header for the title page, and then after the header you're also going to put the information in the middle of the title page. So that is going to be important in meeting the guidelines for an academic style paper per APA. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is double click in the header. So go to the top of the page and make sure you are double clicking inside the header. Okay. Now, my cursor is here. This is what we call the cursor. This blinking line right here is what we call the cursor. But what I want to do is I need to right align my page number for the header. All you need in the APA style header is the page number. So in order to do that, I'm going to take the tab key and I'm going to hit it twice. Okay. Well, maybe 3 times. Okay, so that time I had to hit it 3 times. As long as you get it all the way to the right. So when I say right align, I mean the right side of the document. Okay, so it's also important to understand the terminology when it comes to, just APA, documentation style, English classes in general. It's important to understand the terminology, the jargon that we're using. Now, the 7th edition format made it so much easier for students. I'm not going to explain why, but if you look at an example of the 6th edition title page, then you could see there was some issues there and why students had a rough time trying to get that header correct. But what you do not want to do is just manually type the page number. What I mean by that is that you'll just type 1. If you do that, what's going to happen is the number 1 is going to show up on every page. Okay, we don't want that. So I'm going to delete that. What you want to do is you want Microsoft Word to format it for you. So go to page number here. Now the cursor is where I need it to be. So I'm going to go to current position. And I'm going to pick the plain style text or a font is what I want to use here. Okay, this is taking a little longer than what I wanted to. There we are. All right, so I'm going to go to plain number. Just use the plain number. Do not make it fancy. Remember, this is an APA academic style document. We don't want fancy, okay? Now, what that's going to do again, once you format it based on that, then the page numbers thereafter are going to be the correct page numbers. So the second page is going to show 2, and therefore. All right, now, another thing to keep in mind when we are talking about APA style is the font. Whatever font you're going to use in the body of your essay or project report, you want to use the same fonts in your header. It has to, has to match. So I'm going to change this to Times New Roman because I am going to use Times New Roman. And I'm going to change it to 12 points. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now in order to get out of the header, I'm going to double click out. Okay. Now for the title page itself, I'm going to hit the Enter tab about 3 times here. After I hit the Enter tab, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to where we can change the alignment, I'm going to click on center because everything that goes in the middle of the title page has to be centered. What goes first will be the title of your document. Okay, so I'll just put APA assignment. Now, the 7th edition changed the information on the title page. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit enter twice, maybe a third time, because there needs to be space in between the title and everything else that goes on the title page. So then your name goes here. So I'll put student name. Make sure you type your actual name though. Then the schools, your school name goes here. Then we're going to put the name of the course. Okay. Course is English, and put the suffix, along with the course number. Then my name goes after the name of the course. So I'll put Parker there. And then under that, you are going to put the date. And this date is going to be just regular style date. So today is March 23rd, 2022. Now, that's all the information that goes on the title page. However, I am not done yet. Remember, 12-point Times New Roman. So I'm going to highlight all of this and then go ahead and click on Times New Roman. 12-point font. The title has to be in bold font, so I'm going to highlight that and hit bold. Okay. And that is how you create your title page.